Good morning, boys and girls. Today is our STEM Pumpkin Science and Math and Technology and Engineering Day. Here are the groups that you will be with for this morning. Group 1, Caleb, Aubrey, Isaiah, and Sam. Group 2, Nathaniel, Grace, David. Group 3, Zach, Maddie, and Samaya. Group 4, Kelvin, Jasmine, Samara. Group 5, Michael, Drew, Savannah, Paulette. Group 6, Quentin, Marisol, Addison, and Group 7, Brody, Lola, and Brandon. Here are the stations you're going to go to. Station 1 will be right here. We'll put some chairs here, and you will be talking to a classroom in Texas through my computer. You don't need to look at the projector because you have a small group. They'll be on the other side, and you're going to ask them questions. Any questions you would like, we'll come up with some samples up here, so that you can look at some things if you forget. You can ask them about their school, what they like to do, what they do for Halloween, things like that. When the timer goes off and you need to move to Station 2, you're going to go across the hall to the viewing room. Mrs. Pierner will be in there. And you're first going to go to this station right here, Station 2. At Station 2, you'll be doing two different things. The first thing, you will glue this piece of paper into your science notebook. There are glue sticks here at the table. The first question says, how many lines do you think the pumpkin has? That's an estimate. Don't count them first. Look and make an estimate. Write it on your paper, and then you're going to count how many lines the pumpkin actually has and write it on your paper. That's where you will start at the S for start, and I put marks so you'll be able to see where all the lines are. When you're done with that, you're going to glue this little piece of paper in your science notebook. It could be the same page or you could go to a new page. It says, my pumpkin is blank, cubes tall. Here are the cubes. Go ahead and take a stack of cubes like that, line it up. That one doesn't look quite tall enough, so I'll have to add some cubes to it. Then you can count your cubes and write it on your paper. After Station 2, you will go, when the time goes off, you'll go over here to Station 3. Mrs. Pierner will be here as well. This is your sink and float station. Here's your paper that you'll put into your science notebook. Glue stick that in really quickly. You're going to decide, will our pumpkin sink or will our pumpkin float? Here's the pumpkin that you're going to use. After you make a prediction, I think my pumpkin will sink or float, and you're circling your choice, then Mrs. Pierner will test it out and you can record what it actually does. Follow me this way now, out back to the hallway, and we're going to turn this direction. And we're going to do a station out here with Mrs. Shelley in the hallway right here. This is station number 4. In the bucket you have pumpkin seeds. You'll be working on counting the pumpkin seeds with her. There's a paper that you'll put in your science notebook after you're done counting them all together with your group. We'll go back into the room. And you'll be on to station number 5. And station number 5 will be on the counter at the computers. Now, we have not used the minis yet this year, but I know you've used them in the past. Here's Station 5. For Station 5, you're going to be reading some different Halloween books. There are also some Thanksgiving ones, too, with the Two Bad Pilgrims. But I think the ones you'll most enjoy are Goodnight Goon, H is for Haunted House, Many Marvelous Monsters. You can go ahead and click on those books and read those. When you're done with one, you can click this little button. It's called Escape, ESC, and you can choose another one to read. If you have any questions, ask your teammates. After the bell rings, you'll go over here to Station 6 with Mrs. Olson. She will be helping you make a subtraction story on the iPads using EduCreations. Here's an example that I did for you this morning. I took a picture of some pumpkins. You'll have some pumpkins here. You come up with a total that you want to use. Take the picture, cross out how many you want to take away, and write your equation. Then a new thing today is using the record button to record your story. She is here to help you with any questions. And finally, the last station, one of your favorites, I'm sure, will be station number 7. I will be here at this station. We're going to be doing some candy pumpkin science, and we're going to see what happens when you put these pumpkins into different liquids like vinegar, oil, water, and milk. Hope you're a good listener. You'll have a lot of fun.